Welcome back, viewers. Syndrome here with Breaking the Stream Gaming. Today I'll be continuing my playthrough of Dark Sun Shattered Lands. Picking up where we left off last episode, I had just crafted a magical axe out of some meteoric iron that we found in the volcanic lands. Now, before I head off to the next village, which we're going to save, I'm going to go ahead and make a quick little detour to the Red Sands. Now, since we completed that delivery quest, there's going to be a very minor reward waiting for us, but also we will receive the next phase of that quest, which just so happens to take us to the town that we're headed to. All right, so we'll make our way back down to the merchant of sorts. All right, Notaku. He'll give us a very minimal reward, and actually, it was just enough for Sinestra to level up. Now, I don't think we're really going to use many or any of these spells up here. So let's go ahead and give her Wall of Ice. I'm curious how that functions in this game. Now, Notaku is going to give us the next stage of that quest, which is to retrieve a Terror Bloom. Now, a Terror Bloom, I believe, blooms off of the corpse of a Ravager. So we're going to have to find a special Ravager to kill at a certain point in a certain place, which just so happens to be the town of Cedrillite, which is where we're about to head. So I'm just going to accept that. Let's see if there's anything else. Nothing important. Okay, we're going to make our way now to the west. Yes, the sage there. All right, so now that we're back in this sort of transitional zone here, we're going to wait for our Saurian friend here to walk to the west and join her new tribe. Until she physically makes the trip over there, she is not going to update in terms of the Saurian storyline. It's not actually important, but it's a good deed. Now, before I forget about it, we need to go rest up. So glad that there's a campfire right there, as we're going to be in for some pretty difficult fights in Cedrillite. So this is actually my favorite area of the game. Um, it's a town being raided by wyvern riders, and it's a pretty long one. We're going to have to split it up into two videos, I think, but it's rather enjoyable, and quite a bit of good loot out of it too. And actually, there's even a dungeon just in order for us to get to the Wyvern Keep. So there's a lot of moving parts here. So our Saurian friend has joined with the tribe of Saurians up there, and they've actually already begun to gather additional people who are just out hunting. But we have been officially declared not prey, so good for us. I think that's all that we need to deal with them about. All right, so now that we are here in Cedrillite, I'm going to hopefully quickly be able to cast some buffs. Because the very first thing that happens is we get into a combat with some wyvern riders, and they can be quite powerful. Wyverns have a very powerful poison in their sting, and I believe that it's actually powerful enough to one-shot us. So I definitely want to make sure that we don't have any more party members dying. So, first off, let me go ahead and cast Strength on everybody. Been a while since we've done that, but I should have been a little bit more diligent about it. Looks like Bale and Sinestra need another casting. 424. Okay. Now let's just go ahead and put up haste. And we're going to head south here to fight some wyverns. And we're going to get right in there and hopefully You know, I forgot about that. I am. Let's see, can I take equipment off other people? I'm gonna give El's Drinker back to Bale here. And I'm just gonna ignore the bandits right now because the wyverns are a much greater threat. I might get lucky here and actually be able to kill all of the wyverns before they have a chance to act, which would be quite nice. Okay, wonderful. Now it's just a matter of wiping out those guards. Bandits, I guess. And one last hit to go. Excellent. Nothing useful on them. All right. Our leader wants to meet with us. Fantastic, because guess what? They owe us one now. Yeah, sure, you can lead us there. Here we have the town's teleport pedestal. Okay, and here we have Giant, village leader. We'll find them. So apparently saving their town from wyvern raiders wasn't sufficient. In order for them to join us, we are going to have to wipe out the bandits, and that's going to be quite the task. Oh, well, apparently, because we were so peaceful about things, she's just going to give us some loot, so I'm fine with that. Let's see. Apparently, there's a chest underneath her bed. Anything good in here? Oh, excellent. Don't so much care about the sling or the rapes, but here we have this town's teleport pistol. So, excellent. And of course, I'll grab the chest. Okay, let's see. Might as well. Well, let's go rest up first. And then we'll go complete the pedestal. All right. Now, since we're here in town, I want to go talk to their sage. I wonder if it's this one. Let's see. Okay, well. Thanks for the lack of help there, but obviously that's not the sage. Let's try this one. Nope. The best fighter here. You help me fight a rampager. Um, okay. Yeah, I wonder if there's just a rampager out in the territory here. Let's head up here and find out. We'll wait for him. Now, these look like rampager tracks, I would think. Maybe we need. Oh, we need some kind of bait, I think. We need to find the sage and talk to him. That 3 keen looks sage-like. Hmm. All right, not that one. Well, that looks like it's everybody in the village. Oh, wait, no. There's some more down here, maybe. These look like just generics, though. Huh. maybe she'll be able to point us to this sage. Huh. No, no such luck. Hmm. Interesting situation. Well, I might as well talk to all the villagers I can find, see if anybody knows anything. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Let's talk about terror blooms. The only way to produce one is to slay a rampager in the shade of a serpent tree. Ah, a horn of the serpent. Or you can just bang on the serpent tree. Okay. Um, and I think the serpent tree is just north of town. All right. Now let's head back to that tree. I think I'm just gonna walk up to it and shake it. Or maybe that's not the actual tree. That's the actual tree. Okay. All right. Here comes a rampager. Ah, do we haste? No, let's think. Let's just get in there. Now, if you recall, this rampager here is the same sort of creature that killed the Defiler at the very beginning of the game. This is our first time fighting one, but I think we should be fine. Maybe. Maybe I should have taken this fight a little bit more seriously. I am going to go ahead and put up haste. And let's see if Eldeth has enough movement now to get in there and contribute. Perfect. Oh no, he's blowing up armor. So he just destroyed her leg and arm armor. I wonder if I have. Well, at least it looks like I have spares, so that's good. And she didn't have anything. Oh, she did have something important. I think she had a piece of metallic armor, maybe. Yeah, she had that gray scale leg armor. Oh, that's a shame. Oh well, nothing to do about it at this point. Okay, that was enough for us to level up. Syndrome here can learn another spell. Why don't I go ahead and get Black Tentacles? And I found the Terror Bloom. Okay. Now let's go ahead and make our way into the caves. I think this is the entrance over here. Let's just take a look at this rock. All right, and in we go. Now, inside this cave here, we're going to find some interesting sorts of creatures. Some albino-esque, I don't even know what to call them. They're sort of, well, not those. Okay, fine. First, I guess I'll deal with some shrieker beetles. But I believe that they're called, like, the pale folk or something along those lines. They're lightish blue, um, almost dwarf-like creatures. So let's just wander over this way. And we're going to talk to this outcast here. Oh. Can you help me get to the castle? Okay, and he mentions that the only ones that can help us are the dark spiders. Okay, I'm going to have to end a curse to help everybody down here. Let's go. All right, so this entire area has been cursed by, I believe, an evil spirit of some sort. There's a ward on the ground here that causes damage and some just general nastiness, but we'll deal with that in a couple of minutes. For now, we're going to use this silk rope, and we're going to use it to climb up this wall. I mean, on the other hand, I could just climb up it without the silk rope, so that might be easier. So why don't I do that? Since Syndrome's a thief, we're able to do that. Okay, so the spiders are not aggressive to us, but if we have any hostile actions, they're not going to be so nice. All right, so first we need to go visit their queen. I'm going to avoid stepping on that right there. Is there anything we can do about this wall? I mean, we can hit it. Surely that won't come back to haunt us. Okay, some red slots. Nothing too dangerous. Unlike blue slots, which I think are some of the strongest enemies in the game. Okay. So let's see. Here we have a couple of skeletons with some skulls, some necklaces on the ground, and a chest filled with stuff. Let's see it. Non-magical ring. A journal. Let's read that journal in a minute. A scroll with miniature meteors, a third level spell that is sort of unimportant. Okay, we're out of inventory space, so let's go ahead and just toss a bunch of stuff into. What's that? Let me go ahead and put that on somebody. That might be indicative that we're not enemies. The rope I'm going to leave out so I don't have to search for it. Let's go ahead and read that journal. So let's see. So it tells the story of, I believe, an order of wizards that were corrupted by an evil entity and kind of tore themselves apart from within. So I believe that there were 4 wizards, these 3 here, and then this Tara. Let's see. Oh no, I take it back. I think that. Let's see. Let's see. The talismans make us blind to the fungus. So wearing these necklaces, I'll be able to walk through the fungus groves without dying, or rather, without having to fight corrupted creatures. Okay. And then we have this golden amulet, this golden amulet, which will let us seal the entity away. Okay, that was enough of that, though. So let's go ahead and pick up this golden amulet and each of these amulets. And let's just go ahead and put those on. Okay, and here we have a message drawn on the ground. Okay, nothing else there. I'll go ahead and pick up the chest, though. But now let's go talk to that queen. The queen of the spiders. All right. What can I do to help? An entity in the South Fungus Grove has taken over the minds of the subjects, and I'm just going to offer to destroy it. Okay. Let's see. So the prince here is warning us against his mother. She is planning on betraying us. Let's see. What does he want? He needs our help overthrowing the queen. And let's see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and help with that. But first, I need to clear out that entity. Okay, so looking over here, we have the entrance to the fungus groves. So let's just head over there. Now, creatures that die in this area have become corrupted by all the fungus. I don't recall if there's anything important in this area, but we are wearing those necklaces, so we should be fairly safe. Nothing over here. Seem like there's anything there. There we have some bandits, it looks like. And here we have some spiders, all of which have been corrupted. But because of the necklaces, we can just walk right on by. So why don't we head over here and deal with that entity. And a little bit of money. Oh, looks like those amulets only got us so far. Okay, looks like these guys explode when they die. That was actually a fair bit of damage, too. Or maybe it was just that one. Okay, Ale Death's gained another level. Let's see if there's anything on this corpse there. Okay, and here we have an evil-looking pit. So let's go ahead and take that golden amulet, and we're just going to drop it in the hole. All right, and now this area has been sanctified. We'll make our way back to the spider part of town, but first let me see if I can heal. The spiders are about to attack us, it seems. So let's go ahead and put up some strength buffs. And I'm also going to actually use healing. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so I somehow failed to notice that Sinestra hit level 9 as a druid, giving her access to 5th level spells, giving her access to Raise Dead, so we can actually bring Amarista back. So after this fight, I think I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so let's see. Raise dead. How about that? Oh, okay. Let's see. So Bale, we're gonna go ahead and give El's Drinker back to Ilda. And let's just go ahead and put his equipment in here. He has kind of too much stuff to. Let's go ahead and give him an extra chest for his non-magical loot from stuff we just don't care about at all. And I think we're going to need a third chest. Okay, then we'll take his actual equipment and put it into the other two. And the arrows, I don't care about. Okay, now these chests, let's find somebody that can hold those. So we'll give them over to Syndrome. And then let's go ahead and once again remove Bale from the party. And in his place, we will add back Amarista's corpse. Now, she is going to lose a point of constitution for being raised from the dead, but that's okay. All right, and here we have her again, down to 19 constitution, but not too bad. Let's go ahead and looks like she only had one 5th level spell, but we'll cast all of our Cure Serious Wounds on her to get her back into condition. And then we've got some aid spells that we can cast. Actually, what am I doing? I'm just going to give her El's Drinker temporarily, I think. Let's go ahead and do that. So, Ildeth, she's fine. I think that Sinestra actually needs it more for the moment. Syndrome will give her those chests. Okay, wonderful. That was a pleasant, unexpected surprise. All right. Now, most of the spiders are about half the spiders, I think, are aggressive. The others are not. Okay, the prince here is going to come with us. I want to move slowly so that I make sure that he comes with us. And the queen is going to take us to her treasure room, supposedly. But in actuality, she is just going to ambush us. Now, with the prince here, let's see what the result is. Now, it looks like a civil war just started. So if I take a look at these spiders, they're going to either be black or maybe they're all black. Yeah, it looks like he's our only ally right now. So, well, might as well start from the top. I'd hoped that taking out the queen would result in an end to the fighting, but it does not seem to be the case. I'm just going to wait and see if... No, it looks like they're not going to stop the fighting at all. And actually, these spiders are wizards. Okay, so yes, the spiders have now formed into two factions. One that supports the prince and one that, well, previously supported the queen. But yeah, let's deal with these before they hit us with more lightning bolts. Okay, her life is already fully restored now, so let's give that to somebody else that needs it. Such a powerful weapon. Okay, and with that, we have helped the prince overthrow the queen, and all that remains is to convince the folk. That's what those pale creatures down south are called. Uh, yes, I will gladly help. But before that, let's go loot. So the queen had a banana and a magical staff. Let's see what that staff does. It's a wand of confusion. That could be useful. Let's see what else there is. So here we have a barrier that we can just move, I believe. Hmm. I don't think that caused any issues with us. Okay, let's take a look at some of the corpses here. Oh, let's see what this is. Metal chain chest armor. That might be good. Or it might be exactly the same as what we have. Well, we're going to keep it just in case we have any more corroding enemies. And inside this chest here, let's see. Good sized gem, some money, some fruit, more gems, and looks like some metal armor. So that's fine. Pick up that chest also. And let's see, who should we give that to? We'll give it to her to replace the, well, not replace, but that'll be fine. Okay, let's go make a trade agreement. That's not the way. Let's go talk to the outcast first. He is a natural ally of the spiders. And let's rest up while we're at it. All right. So he's going to give us a piece of silk armor, which is quite a nice upgrade. So let's see, taking a look at that armor, looks like it is silk armor +2. So let's see, I don't think that that's as good as this leather armor, but let's see if it's better than that. All right. And then we'll just put that on somebody else. Wait a minute, was that? Okay. For a second, I thought that actually decreased his armor, but it didn't. Game seems to be running a little bit slow for some reason. Now we're going to make our way up to the main domain of the folk. And hope that that spider follows us. He's a little bit slow. All right. Let's see what the reaction is here. This looks to be their leader. Wait, maybe I missed that. Please convince the rebel Mindhome to trade or return the funds to Darkhold. What is the rebel Mindhold? maybe, that's right. There are actually three groups of these guys. There's the first mine hole, the rebel mine hole, and then just the outcast who does his own thing. So let's make our way back. All right, let's just wait for our spider friend to catch up with us. All right, let's see how they react to him. So I'm assuming that their leader is this one in the back. Maybe not. Okay, let's just talk to them, see if they say anything. Hmm. Okay, here we go. Yeah, fungus and silk for vermin. That seems like a fair trade. Okay. So let's just say our goodbye to the prince now. And then let's make our way to the castle. So once again, we'll climb up the wall. And make our way over here towards the gate. We are a little bit faster than our short companion is, but he'll get here eventually. With the evil spirits gone, I don't believe that these fungus are dangerous anymore. I kind of think I should deal with those guys. Let's go deal with these guys. Maybe that wasn't the best idea. Where are you going? Okay. Here we have the entrance to the castle. The gate has been opened for us. So we can now leave these caves and find the bandit castle. I'm going to call this video here, but I'll pick it up again next time. Thank you for viewing. Syndrome here with Breaking the Stream Gaming, signing off. Take care.